Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, so that's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married. Now you know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole nother
thing. So? First of all, welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message, Corey, my guy.
What's up, man?
You good?
Yeah.
All right, checking. How's everything?
Great. What's going on?
Not much, man. Question of the day.
Yep.
Wrong and right time for questions. When is the wrong time for a woman to ask you a question? And I'm talking about a woman as a significant other. I feel like a lot of times they pick the wrong times to ask guys questions.
Do they pick it on purpose or an accident?
Depends.
A wrong time for me would be like if I'm watching my game. Like I don't, you know me, I don't answer my phone for anybody when I'm doing that. I just don't. Like I don't want to hear it. That just doesn't go for women. It goes for everybody.
Yeah.
Too. Wrong time. What else is a wrong time? I mean, at work, I don't pick up my phone. What else? I mean,
do not say when I'm at work and you hear me, I need to ask you a question. No, you do not.
No, don't do that.
Not while I'm at work.
When I'm eating, maybe.
Man, let me just enjoy this.
Yeah, let me just, or like when I'm watching like a show I want to watch or something. I don't like to be interrupted because then it kind of ruins the rhythm of it.
I'm not trying
like
to
obviously there's certain people I'll pick up for if it's like an emergency or something, or my family or something, then I will. But other than that, if it's your friend, a text will do just fine. A text will
I'm talking about a significant other.
Yeah, well, significant other, she should probably know when's a good time not to talk to you about certain things. I would think sports and work would be two things.
Off the list?
Off the list, for sure.
We need to talk when you get home. That's the last.
I'm not coming home. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I don't like when I'm driving in the car, I don't mind talking.
Yeah, no.
But like
you out with the boys?
No, we're not with the boys. I don't think
she's trying to be a thief of joy.
Yeah, she knows already, you know. Unless it's something valid, don't do it just to do it. Like, don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, would you call her? That's different though. Guys don't do that.
No, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, but don't bother him when he's going out with the guys.
Let's go up first.
If you say you're going to be home at a certain time and it's getting late, then probably you deserve that.
Yeah, 100%. Let's call M.
Hello.
Hey, M. What up?
Hi. Hey, guys.
Hello. Not much. Remember Koi said what's up to M.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, question for you today. And I want to know.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I want to know from your experience, when is it the wrong time to ask your man a question?
When he's hungry, when he's horny, or when he's tired.
Oh,
damn. Okay. Hey.
Those are good ones also.
Hey. None of which you mentioned.
Okay.
My question to you, I mean, well, okay, devil's advocate. Some women would say he's always horny.
Well, then take care of that first.
Oh, damn.
ask questions.
Hey, like I said before, I met a girl at a bar, or a woman, I should say a woman because she was older. She was with her homegirls, and I had one of my shirts on, and I was asking them questions and this, that, and the third, and she was like, whenever I need my husband to do something, I just suck his dick in the morning. I was like, damn. She said, you show me a man that won't do that won't say yes to anything after you done drained him.
Automatic. Auto yes.
That's like a staple of my relationship.
See?
There you have it.
There you have it.
If we're not having sex first thing in the morning, then he's not getting up without a blowjob.
Oof, oof.
Like that, honest to God.
This man sound like he fight crime. Jesus, we need Superman.
It's just never has a bad day.
What? You keep your man happy, and that's number one. Let's be realistic here. Am I wrong?
No.
He goes to the office every day, clicking his heels.
Oh yeah. Let me explain something to you.
Buying everybody breakfast.
Do you think he even cares about looking at another woman? Hey, get away from me.
Yeah, right.
That's part of it. I mean, so like you're the gal that you met at the bar, like, sure, same thing. Of course, if he's happy, you're gonna be happy. If he's happy, he's gonna do things for you. He's gonna be receptive to things. He's gonna be open to conversations. It'll make your relationship better when he's happy. And I'm not saying that you both need to be happy, obviously, but that's something that as a woman you can do for your man that is really not that hard. Like, honestly. And then there's the second part of that is, what else is he going to go looking for?
Mm-hmm. True. You got everything at that.
And that's not from an insecure standpoint. That's not from I think that my boyfriend's going to go out and leave me.
Yeah.
But again, he needs to be happy at home, just like I need to be happy at home.
100%. 100%.
And it's very simple. And that's a very simple task as far as I'm concerned. And I enjoy doing it, truthfully. Thoroughly enjoy it.
Can I ask you a side question real quick before we go deep dive into more things?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think, in your own opinion, once again, your own opinion, do you think women are more sexually frustrated than men? Like, do you think women? Oh, see, there you have it. I knew this, Corey.
And it's not what you think. It's not like we can get. I think we can get late easier than you guys.
100%.
Actually, I know that. We all know that. So I can go have sex anytime I want.
Yeah.
Can I go have good sex anytime I want? No. You guys, and I'm not saying that there isn't that sex is just sex to you guys. I know that there's better sex, but you're always getting yours for the most part.
You think so?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong.
I'm just here to ask.
You're gonna finish.
Whether it's fast or long, you got yours.
Whether it's the best pussy you've ever had, or it's mediocre, or the worst you've ever had, you're still getting off.
Correct.
We don't have that luxury.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I mean, maybe not always. I'm sure there are times where I've heard guys tell stories where they're like, yeah, I faked it. And I'm like, I don't really understand how you manage that, but okay, fair enough.
Kind of like Kegel exercises. Kind of the same.
But you don't have that. There's a little bit more to it for us, I think. So yes, I think that we're more frustrated.
I want more. She wants more.
It's not even more. It's just
giving her all she's
quality. Quality over quantity.
Gotcha.
I could go have sex whenever I want.
Right.
Yeah.
But it takes a little bit more for it to be good sex.
Yeah, and the fire. Yeah.
That's true. I think that's the difference. In my opinion, my humble opinion.
In your humble, I like that. In your humble.
in my humble opinion. What do I know?
Her humble factual opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that is 100% right.
Yeah. I like that.
All right. Let me ask you this now, and let's get back to the topic. Why do you think women ask questions at the wrong time?
I think that we have impulse control issues.
Oh.
I think that we like to just get things out, and we're like, well, let's talk. We don't have that same. I think women get hangry. I think food is one for us, but the sexual frustration thing isn't really a problem. So when I say tired, horny, hungry, there's two of those things that don't really affect us as much. I think even when we're tired, we're willing to have conversations because we want to just talk about. We talk is what we do. And men are much more simple creatures, and that like fill these three needs and then we can talk. Well, we don't really have that. We're just like, let's just talk about it. And then we don't understand a lot of the time. I think a lot of women don't understand that. They're like, well, if he like, I just want to talk about it. Why doesn't he just want to talk about it? Why does it have to be a thing right now? Well, because he's got other things on his mind, or he's, again, I think men are just very simple creatures. There's three things that you guys need: sleep, sex, and food.
What about that food part? What if you both are hungry? Hangry.
That's toxic.
So that's the only time that I think that, like, if you try to approach me to have a conversation, then I'm not going to be very receptive is when I'm hungry, because that's when I get grumpy. But like, you could try and have a conversation with me when I'm tired, and I won't react that way. It won't bother me. I'll be like, oh, because in my head I'm like, well, you want to talk about this, so I'll just deal with it. I don't think men have that same feeling generally.
Yeah, like whatever it is, okay. Let me just go to sleep.
Yeah, I just want to get some sleep. We can talk about this later. We don't have the talk about it later, Gene.
You stay up all night. Get that combo out.
Yes, we will wait.
She smoke you out, huh?
What about let's sleep on it? What happened to that?
Nah, yes.
We just want to get it done because we stew on things too. A lot. I think like when something starts to bother us, I think we sit on it and we like. I do this, and I've tried to get a lot better about it, and I think I have now going through relationships and life. But when something bothers me, and I'll have the conversation in my head before we have it and how I think it's gonna go, and we work ourselves up, and then we get stressed out, and then it doesn't matter whether it's a logical time to talk about it or not. Is I want to talk about it because I've been sitting on this for 2 days, and I've had 10 different arguments with you in my head about it already. Mm-hmm. And I know every single outcome, and I think I already know what you're going to say. And I've probably talked to a couple of my friends about it who also think they know what you're going to say, and they think that I'm right already. So they pumped me into that. So we come in it with this like crazy energy rather than it just being like, hey, you said this the other day and I didn't like it. Why'd you say that? Dang. But men are very capable of doing that too. My ex would sit on things like that, but he would sit on things forever, like months and months and months. And he'd be like, do you remember when you did this? And I'm like in January?
Damn, my guy.
But I think we just do it. We cycle through it a little bit faster. And I think we're bothered by things more than you guys.
I think we just outweigh our pros and cons. Like we put it on a pendulum. Is that the right one?
We're emotional. From a purely biological standpoint, women are emotional, men are logical. Yes, we lead with emotion, you lead with logic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we come at you guys emotionally charged. You guys are logical, and you're like, I'm tired right now. We don't need to talk about the fact that I didn't like the lasagna you made last week.
Ooh, no. That falls under the pick your battle category.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to eat it. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But we know. We're like, yeah, you said it was good, but you said it in a tone. Why'd you say it in that tone?
But he wants that. He wants that AM blowjob. If he wants that, keep going. And
yeah, that was phenomenal. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it for lunch.
So I think you wake up and you just get that out of the way. First thing, let's get rid of one of the things that can make this day harder, and that is your sexual frustration.
Ooh. Damn. Do you think he'll do anything after you do that? He'll do anything you ask?
Probably.
Got a good chance, a better chance.
Yeah,
better chance
what is
for
the
sure.
percentage?
Hold on.
Yeah.
The percentage.
Oh my God.
The percentage lessens as the day goes. If it's right after, you caught him right.
Yeah, I'm talking
he's
about
woozy.
Okay.
and then
It depends.
He's out on his feet.
If it's on a Saturday morning and we're going to be at the house all day and that's how we wake up, then yes, I know my honey-do list is getting done.
Oh, damn.
But if it's like a
right
Tuesday morning and he's off to work, then when he gets home, that percentage lowers because he's had a day at work where things could have happened and gone wrong. But then at that point, you still play your cards here and you have dinner on the table.
Yeah.
And once dinner's made, then you offer sex.
again.
Yeah.
So she gets that morning stock high, and it only somebody from the office can fuck it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got to be someone else's fault. You're gonna be excited to come home after a shitty day. I'll tell you that.
Right after he
get me out of here.
Right after he finishes, he goes to the bathroom. When he comes out of the shower, she has the list there on the bed, and she's already gone.
Well, I mean,
no, it's more like feed him and just like and as a woman, like be realistic. Like you want your husband to do a bunch of things, your man, your boyfriend, whatever, do things. Don't expect him to come home from work and want to jump up and do it.
Yeah.
Do you I go to work? Not all women do, but when I get home from work, I don't want to do shit either. Like if he asked me to fix something, I'd be like, "Can I do it on? Can I do it on the weekend?" Yeah. Be realistic. Unless it's an emergency and needs to get done. If you ask him to do something and he's tired and doesn't want to do it, give the guy a break. Unless he's not doing anything, in which case that's different. But if he's been at work all day or whatever, I don't know.
Unless you guys have been sending naughty photos all day at work, and then as soon as you get home,
then I'm like, you want to see what was happening in those photos in real life? Hang this picture up. Damn. Just kidding. I don't do that.
Gonna come home with the level.
But I think if you just, and it's not to get something done immediately. It's not like, what is it? Quid pro quo or whatever they call it. It's not like, I'm going to blow you, do this for me. Like, that's not, like, look, that's shitty too. That tells your man the only reason that you want to give him a blowjob or head or whatever you want to call it, sex in general, is because you want something from him. How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Like, oh, my wife, my girlfriend, my woman doesn't want to fuck me.
Yeah.
She just wants shit done.
You gotta throw in a couple of non-ulterior motive blowjobs in there.
Yeah.
Squeeze them
all
in.
the time.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, is there a motive, generally speaking? But the motive should be to make your person happy, not because you get shit out of it.
Do nice things without anything expected in return.
And vice versa. You shouldn't come home and fix the kitchen cabinet because you think I'm going to give you a head after. Come home and fix the kitchen cabinet because I want you to fix the kitchen cabinet and I asked you to do it.
It's like,
it goes both ways.
I'm done. I'll be upstairs.
No, he turned around. Away. His pants are off the floor.
Standing there, pull your pants down with a screwdriver in your hand. Guess what I did?
Did you already fix that 3 times this week? All you're doing is unscrewing it and screwing it back in.
He keeps breaking it.
Yeah.
Dang. All right, Em, we're gonna let you go, but I appreciate you as always. We got to figure out what to get you back here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, ASAP.
Yeah, my couple of weeks, so we'll do something.
All right, appreciate you.
See you.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye. Hey, ain't gonna match.
Don't just do some good deeds.
A little longer than I thought, but very knowledgeable answers. Let's see, my boy Free.
Hello?
My guy, how we living?
What's going on?
Not much, man. Chilling here with Koi. Say what's up.
What's up?
What's up, gentlemen? How we doing?
Man, we chilling, man. I got some questions to ask you. And we try and help out the ladies today. Let me ask you this: when's the wrong time to ask a man a question? When's the wrong time for said girlfriend or wife to ask their significant other a question?
I mean, I think there's a couple certain settings and places not to answer a question. Like, if I'm watching, let's say, a football game, fourth quarter.
Koi said the same thing. Go ahead.
You know, fourth quarter, they're trying to run the 2-minute drill, and they're driving down, trying to score, and then all of a sudden she's trying to ask me something. Oh, hell no. That's a big problem. I'm trying to see if my boys get down there and score and what's going on. Like, that's a horrible time to be.
Can't you just pause the game?
Oh,
can't you just pause the game while we?
No, man, you can't pause live TV, man. That's that. And then I believe another time it's when you're in the middle of a work conference.
Koi said that too. Damn.
Yeah, it's bad timing, or let's say like the World Series right now, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, 2 outs, and you run off. You can't be asking questions like, "Who's up at bat? What's he pitching? Who's that?"
She's been there for the last 3.5 hours watching the baseball game.
Yeah, you've been here all game, all through 8 innings, and all of a sudden now you want to know who's at bat. Now you want to know.
No.
Oh, that's that. I say that's just the worst timing. I mean, you got to know when to ask the questions and how to ask the questions, because sometimes she'll be asking that something's not even relevant to what's going on, and that's like, really? You're really asking me that right now?
And this is your go-to moment, huh? This is your go-to moment.
Did they use real grass, or is that artificial? God damn.
This is what we're doing, huh?
Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, it's just really difficult when you're trying to vibe into the game. You're good, and all of a sudden they want to come at you literally left field, man. They're like, "Oh, what's this? What's that?" I was like, "Oh, can't be doing this right now, girl." No, thank you.
All right. Let me ask you this: when's the best time to ask you a question?
I say the best time is, let's say, you're on a date with them and you're trying to get to know each other, know your surroundings, know your place, that type of thing. Or at a social fun, you're feeling good vibe. You're at a social gathering, drinking. I believe that's the appropriate time, because then now you guys are in a good mood. Everything's good. And that's the best time to ask, questions about, hey, what's going on, this and this. So, know the setting, know the place, what's going on, and go forth and go from there. But if, you're going to be asking me questions when I just got off work, I'm tired as hell, and you all of a sudden went, "Oh, what happened here? Why'd you do this?" And you're giving the attitude as you're asking the questions, like, "Oh man, that's even worse, my brother. It's even worse."
What if you're hungry?
Oh, I say that 10 times.
Yeah, bro, you done escalated the situation.
You hangry now. You just messing with a grown bear that's hungry and don't even want to get bothered by nobody.
Literally, man, for real.
Yeah, so I mean, there's always a place and a time for everything. There's appropriate time for it, appropriate place for it, and you're just digging yourself your own grave when she's coming up and asking you all these things. Like, why are you doing that now, girl? Can't be doing that. Or all of a sudden, you're tired. You just got done, with eating or other thing, and you want to wake up early at work, and all of a sudden, what does this mean? Who's this? It's like, oh man, I just wanted to go to sleep. That's the worst when you get caught up. Oh God, I gotta wake up early in the morning to go to work, and now you want to start this, and then all of a sudden it becomes a 2 to 3 hour argument on whatever the question was, and it's like, man.
Sounds like he's giving prime examples.
Oh man, yeah. So I mean,
do you know certain times where you don't want to ask her things? Like you're saying she should know better. Do you know better?
I believe so, but I mean, if I'm not, then I would stop, or I would wait until the appropriate time, because, like you said, it's just from the other point of view, or if I'm in her shoes, would that be okay? And if she gets all crazy, then I'll be like, all right, I'll stop, and I'll ask again in an appropriate manner when she's in a happier mood, or everything's cool, the vibe is girl okay. But if I know she's upset and I start throwing more gasoline, then that's my own fault for looking, in that direction. And then, so yeah, can't be doing that noise.
Man. All right, last question, and actually, we really want to know your opinion on this. Do you think women want to have more sex than men?
I want to say back in the day, no, but nowadays, yeah, they fiending out there.
One of my homegirls said that men can have sex, but women want good sex. There's a difference. Just because women know they can have sex, but they want good sex.
But a guy's just
and they feel like I feel like women and don't quote me on this. I feel like some women think good sex is few and far between.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Because like everybody else, we all different.
Yeah,
and you don't know if they want freaky sex. You don't know if they want slow sex. They want you to figure it out, and you try all these different ways, and they're like, "Oh, what'd you think?" "Oh, it was okay." Then you ain't helping the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I do believe that women are more picky or certain about sex than we do. Most of us just want to do our thing, get our bus, and then that's it. While women, they want to make love, they want to be all passionate, or and it all depends on their mood too. Or they might switch it. One night you'll be all passionate, the other night she wants to get fucking slapped around, she wants to get choked, and she wants to get fucked. So I mean, it is difficult to read a woman's mind or see what they want. Or you never know, man. It's just a coin flip with them.
You never know. I agree with you. All right, my guy, we're going to let you go, but I appreciate you as always.
No, I appreciate the call, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
We're gonna get you down here.
Oh, definitely, most definitely.
All right, man. You have a good one.
Have a good one.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you, gentlemen. All right,
damn. He even agreed with her. He agreed with him.
I mean, he said everything.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's been through it too.
I mean, you can just hear you can hear it in his voice.
Can't be asking me questions like that.
You can hear it in my God's voice. Is that what you telling me?
What advice would you give a girl who watches sports with her man? Like, does it depend on what level her knowledge is at, or?
Nah, man. I mean, we'll table this topic. Okay. Because that's when you kind of really got to get into and kind of, a deeper dive into that one. But we're going to table that because there are rules, situations. There's a whole bunch of things that go on in that. Let me see if my boy butt big. I don't know if he will, but he's busy. Oh.
Yo.
Oh, my God. Man, Coy, been too long. It's been too long. It's been too long, Albert, my guy. Man, how you been, my boy?
Man, cool, man. Blessed, highly favored, all the above.
I like that. Hell yeah.
Journey.
Man, I'm here with Coy. Coy, say hello to the Godfather.
What's up, man? Long time no talk.
No kidding. What it do, baby?
All right, man. Quick question for you. Well, actually, there's two questions to this. First question is, when is it the wrong time for your lady to ask you a question?
The wrong time?
Yeah.
For me, during the Las Vegas Raiders game. Don't worry.
See, sports.
So sports, yeah. But I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a tough question. Y'all got me stumped. Like, me personally, I'd probably say that, yeah, sports. But and that's because I'm like a fanatic for that. I mean, like, I turn my phone off. I block it. Like, it's serious. You know what I'm saying? But man, I mean, that's a tough question. I look, I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the neutral answer and be like, look, it depends on the relationship, right, and how you guys communicate. Because you know, if y'all got open dialogue, open communication, I don't even think there is really a good or bad time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like from the man's perspective, if your girl is asking a question, and again, it depends, you know. But I think if she's coming to you for an answer for something that, you know, a question that she needs answered, you know, I think that for a second there needs to be that attention provided, you know. Yeah. But again, it varies. It varies on the situation. Like that's a hard question.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I hear you. For the halftime, she has to have halftime to answer the question. That's what you said.
Halftime, timeout.
Maybe a commercial.
Have some timeout.
Sneak one in real quick.
Injury timeout. Yeah. No, I get
Sneak one in real quick.
I get you. All right. It sounds like you are busy. It sounds like you moving around the city. I have one more last question. I have one more last question for you. I need to know this. Do you think women want to have sex more than men nowadays?
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn. Like, let me. Are we not interested? Like, what's going on?
Say that once more. Sorry, I'm in a bad.
Yeah, no, you good. Are the men not interested? Like,
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say no. I don't think they're not interested, but I just think at the end of the day, they just want it more. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they want it more when it's good.
They got access to
when it's good, though. When it's good.
Oh yeah, when it's good, yeah. That's buckle up. It would say make sure you take your daily vitamins and stay packed with some G2. Like, that's what it is.
She looking at you like fresh meat on the line.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Go ahead. Do your thing, man. I'm gonna let you go because I know you're moving around the city. But man, I'm gonna hit you tomorrow. We'll figure it out.
I bet.
All right, man. Stay. Uh-oh.
Yeah, me Playboy.
All right. Later, brother. All right, later, family.
Yeah.
Go. Damn.
See, he said turns his phone off during the game.
Yeah, he did. He said, damn. Yeah.
I leave mine on, but you're asking to get blocked. Asking to get blocked.
Oh, man. I didn't. Damn.
Different perspectives on it. The sports side, 100%. The hungry side, coming from work side, tired.
100%. Yeah.
But he brought up a good point, actually, Albert. He said, if the relationship is good, you should always be able to.
Yeah, but you should know.
But you should know. You should know if it's important. You probably should bring it up before the game started. You know,
or you should know your partner to know. Okay, there's a timeout. Hey, quick question, real quick. I know you're watching the game.
Yeah.
You know.
Quick question. I don't even know if that's allowed because you don't want to.
I need to ruin the feng shui.
After the timeout, if your team just starts sucking, what do you think? Who do you think is going to get the blame? If it's something important, he or she should know. Ask before.
That's facts, man. That's facts. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Man Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour? Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with him.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
thing. You think so?
I think